Find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. With your eyes closed, allow yourself to create that foundation for the practice. The foundation is always our intention. Why am I here today? Why am I showing up? Why am I showing up for myself, for my practice? What is it? What is it for me? What is it for me today? And the foundation for the practice is also our breath. Noticing your inhales, noticing your exhales. With your inhale, inviting that intention. With your exhale, letting off any expectations, how the practice should be today. Let's eat once again, deep inhale. Open up the mouth, let it out. Bring your left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly, connecting to your physical body. Noticing your inhales and your exhales, and noticing how does my body react to my breath. What is moving, what is changing, noticing maybe your shoulders moving, your rib cage, your chest, your belly. On purpose, directing your breath into your belly, into the diaphragm. Take an inhale and exhale. Next inhale, start to breathe in on a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale and exhale. And gently open your eyes, hands onto your mat, tabletop position. Pausing here, once again setting up your foundation. In this case, in our physical practice, the asana, your foundation is whatever is touching the ground. So spreading your fingertips wide, connecting to the mat, to the earth. Step your feet back, plank pose. Foundation of every pose is our trunk, our core. As you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog position, slightly bending your knees, lengthening all 4 sides of your torso. On your next inhale, shift your weight into your high plank. As you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Let's do it once again. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. A ragdoll position. Catch opposite upper arms. If you can, catch opposite upper arms behind your legs. Lengthening the backs of the legs, your hamstrings, relax your head, relax your neck. Let go of your arm variations. Heel to your feet, see the outer edges of the mat. If you practice on the mat, toes out, heels in, Malasana squat position. Maybe feels a little bit tight, so you can gently rock from side to side. Place your hands onto the mat, onto the ground, heel to your feet back into hip distance. Walk your hands to the front edge of the mat, plank position. And as you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Take an inhale, let it out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's do it once again. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands toward your hips, rise all the way up to standing mountain pose. Closing your eyes for a moment. With your eyes closed, connecting to your foundation, rooting out the all four corners of the feet, spreading your toes wide, gently shift your weight into the balls of your feet, into the heels of the feet, noticing the outer edges of the feet, feeling grounded, feeling connected, feeling present, feeling balanced. Open your eyes, reach your arms toward the sky, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, fold. Hinge your pelvis over your front thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, long neck, hands onto your mat. Step back into high plank. Lower down, a low plank, push back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pausing here for a moment. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, reach your arms toward the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center, mountain pose. Let's do it once again with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands onto your mat, step, float into Chaturanga. Hold here, push back up, high plank. Exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Take an inhale, let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Reach your arms toward the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center, mountain pose. Reach your arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat once again. Step, maybe float into Chaturanga. Hold here. Push back up, high plank. Lower down, low plank. Push back up, high plank. Exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Step your right foot to the front of the mat. Maybe add a little bit of play. Stay on the ball of your left foot. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands onto your mat, onto the ground. Step your left foot to your right foot, feet together, knees together, chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Bend your knees, chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat, float back. Hold, push back up, high plank. Lower down, low plank. Push back up, high plank. Lower down, low plank. Last one, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg behind you. Step, float to the front of the mat. So step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Right foot to your left foot, feet together, knees together, chair. Inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Bend your knees back into chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Float back, Chaturanga. This time, flip your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or float. Chair, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing. Let's putting all the things together. Bend your knees. Chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Float back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Step your right foot to the front of the mat. Lower your left heel onto the ground for warrior one position. Inhale, come up into warrior one. Square your ribs, your chest to the front. As you exhale, hands onto your mat. Step back, three-legged plank. Lower down, three-legged low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Lift your left leg behind you. Step your left foot to the front of the mat. Warrior one position. Lower your right heel onto the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Spin on the ball of your right foot. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step, afloat. Feet together, knees together, chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat, Bakasana, crow pose. Float back, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you. Three-legged dog. Step your right foot to the front of the mat for warrior one. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Align heel to arch, spreading those wings. Warrior two position. Here, realigning or readjusting your foundation. It's slightly different than warrior one. Pausing here for a moment. Flip the palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Frame your front foot. Step back into side plank. So left hand down, right arm up. Right leg on top of your left. Lower your right hand onto your mat. Plank position. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog position. Lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Step your left foot to the front of the mat. Warrior one, inhale. Open, warrior two. Pausing here for a moment, warrior two position. Spreading those wings, flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Right hand down, left arm up. Easy twist, transitioning into your side plank. Lower your left hand onto your mat, plank position. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Once again, inhale, halfway lift. Heel to your feet, to the outer edges of the mat, back into Malasana squat position. Elbows into your knees, knees into elbows. Reaching up towards the sky with the crown of your head. Pausing here for a moment, resting your arms, resting your shoulders. One more breath. Place your hands onto your mat, heel to your feet back into hip distance position. Interlace your hands behind your back. Relax your head, relax your neck. Let go of your interlace, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. As you exhale, slowly lower into Navasana, boat pose. Extend your legs in front of you. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Inhale, come back up, high boat. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Last one, inhale, high boat. Bend your knees, place your feet onto the ground. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Reverse tabletop position, lengthening tops of the shoulders, front of the torso. As you exhale, slowly bring your hips between your arms. Keep your hips lifted. Keep your hips lifted. Lift one leg, both legs. And slow it down. Okay, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, extending your spine, and as you exhale, folding a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, like butterfly shape. Inhale, extending your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your legs. On your inhale, rise all the way back up. Extend your legs in front of you. Shake them out. Cross your ankles. Hands onto your mat. Step float. Make your way back downward facing dog position. And take an inhale. Let it out. Lower your knees onto your mat. Camel pose. Come onto your shins. Inhale, extending the front of your body. As you exhale, lifting your chest towards the sky. Head, neck follows the movement. Maybe you're releasing your hands towards your ankles. Option 1. Option 2, transitioning into a full back bend. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Now we are adding a little bit of play. So from here, walk your feet to your right side or the opposite side, and walk your hands to the opposite side. So we are adding a couple of circles. So try one direction, how it feels, and then change to the other side. Might feel a little bit confusing, a little bit lost in space. Coming out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake your legs, shake your arms. And noticing any thoughts, noticing how is my breath. So reconnecting to your foundation, reconnecting to your breath. Close your eyes for a moment, hands to your heart center. Open your eyes, reach your arms towards the sky, big circle. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen careful, now we are adding that back bend to your handstand. So place your hands onto your mat, onto the ground, shoulders over your wrist, and then kick up into a handstand. Bring your chest through your upper arms. So we are adding scorpion pose. At the same time, bend your knees. Chest through your upper arms, bend your knees. Coming out. We all meet in mountain pose. Close your eyes for a moment. Once again, bring your hands to your heart center. Reset. Open your eyes. Reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We are adding a standing twist. Bind behind your left leg. Turn your chest towards the sky. Change to the other side, bind behind your right leg. Let go of your bind, place your hands underneath your feet. So step your feet all the way onto your hands, so your toes come towards your hand creases. Releasing your wrists. Let go of your hands, let go of your feet. Place your hands onto your mat. Come into tabletop position. Bring your left forearm onto the ground. Bring your right knee to massage your forearm. So creating circles, releasing any tension. All the muscles we use in our hands, they come from your forearms. When we do a lot of handstands, we engage a lot of muscles. A lot of muscles in your forearms, yeah? And then change to the other side. So right forearm onto the ground. And then allow yourself to massage your right forearm. Come back into your tabletop position. Make your way into a seat. Close your eyes for a moment. Allow yourself to reset. Allow yourself to reconnect into your intention, reconnecting to your breath, reconnecting to your roots, your foundation, your why for showing up on the mat. Allow yourself to feel grateful for this opportunity to practice, to move, to explore, to play, to go upside down, to see things from a different perspective. Feeling grateful for showing up today, for showing up for yourself, for your why, for your intention. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Let it out. Reminding yourself the breath is a powerful tool that we all have with us in our daily life. It always will show us where we hold tension, where we need to slow down the breath. Yeah, the breath will help us to communicate with the nervous system, to stay present, to stay balanced, to stay calm, to stay non-reactive. The breath will always bring us back to our roots, our foundation, our intention, and our purpose. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.